Set for the $6 million Breeders' Cup Classic. There's the roar from the Del Mar crowd as the Classic field sent on their way. Arrogate broke inwards and is going to have to tuck in behind the leaders. Gunrunner came away beautifully in the white cap and gets the lead. Collected joins him on the outside. They set a solid early pace. Racing behind that, Mubtahiz. Churchill races between horses. West Coast in the pink on the outside, 5 of them tightly grouped. 3 back to Pavel in the 6th position, and then comes War Story. Now here's Arrogate, 4th last. Arrogate's giving them a good 8-length start into the turn. Genevera's in behind that, and War Decree races back 2nd last. Win the Space brings up the rear, 15 off the leaders. They head on to the backstretch in the Breeders' Cup Classic, and Gunrunner got a fairly easy lead out here, collected up alongside. They're not flying though, just taking them along a good pace. It's 2 lengths back to Churchill in 3rd, and West Coast on the far side is racing in 4th. Right in behind that comes Mubtahiz. War Story in the green colors, then comes Pavel Junivera. In behind Junivera comes War Degree. Arrogate, Mike Smith's starting to ask him a little. Arrogate is last of the leading group. Arrogate's got about 9 lengths to make up at this stage. 4 back to win the Space. They run into the far turn, and Gunrunner goes on and Collected on the far side. These two dominate. Gunrunner Collected. It's 4 back to West Coast, who's been chased after them. In behind that comes War Story. Arrogators a long way back and not doing anything. Top of the lane now. Gunrunner along the inside. Collected right up alongside. It looks like we're in for a classic in the Classic. An 1/8 of a mile to go. Gunrunner digs deep. He finds more. Collected. West Coast running on 3rd, but Gunrunner the advantage. And Gunrunner is starting to draw clear the final 16. And Gunrunner, a superb performance in the Classic. Gunrunner won it by about 2.5 in the end. Collected a very game 2nd. West Coast was 3rd. Then came War Story. Arrogate never involved. Gunivera a long way back to Churchill. Behind Churchill was Mubtahiz. And then came War Decree, Pavel, and Win the Space.
Gunrunner wins the Breeders' Cup Classic in gate-to-wire fashion, and Florent Geroux with the biggest win of his career on a horse that, Tom, you said is now champion.
What a performance by the 5 Gunrunner. He took everything Bob Baffert could give him. Collected did just what we suspected was the spy that pushed him early. They went super fast, and any normal horse would have caved in under those pressure results. Gunrunner just keeps going. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Horse of the Year, Gunrunner.
I'm speechless after that performance. There was no way that I thought that Gunrunner and Collected were just going to keep on coming down the stretch. You and I, Tom, were saying West Coast has got to catch them here, but Gunrunner, he found a 2nd, he found a 3rd win. They went so fast, 22 and change, 46 and change, going 1.25 miles on this track, and he kicked away from Collected.
And let's not forget, this is on a track that was not playing favorably to the front end today,
or
and to the rail.
To the rail, especially, yeah. And he was down on the inside the entire race.
Collected, a true 1.25 mile horse himself who loves this racetrack and was on top of his game, ran a gallant race in defeat, looked as if he had a shot and had Gunrunner pinned in, and then he just fires away.
And Arrogate